State your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard? But nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen it.
Please, sir, I've got to see the wizard. The Good Witch of the North sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Ah, so she is. Well, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Come on.
Too hot and it's never too cold.
Where you're never too young and you're never too old.
Where you're never too thin or tall.
And you're never too anything at all.
And we're not too mad and we're not too sane and we don't compare and we don't complain. All you do is just sit tight. 'Cause it's all so downright right.
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we left the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-di-das. That's how the crickets squeak all day in the merry old land of Oz. Get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Taking out for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we left the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we left the day away. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, merry old land of Oz. It's everything you said, it wasn't more.
When are we gonna see the wizard? Will you take us to him?
Is he scary?
Here we brush with soap and brush to make you clean and fair. Pat, pat here, pat, pat there, and a couple of brand new straws. That's how we keep you young and fair in the merry old land of Oz. Rub, rub here, rub, rub there, whether you're tin or brass. That's how we keep you young and fair in the merry old land of Oz. We can make the crickets smile. Can you even dye my eyes to match my gown? Jolly old town. Good, good here, good, good there. We give her up his claws. That's how the arrows out will fare in the merry old land of Oz. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we left the day away in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Taking out for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we left the day away in the merry old land of Oz. That's how we left the day away. Ha ha ha, 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 ha ha ha. Merry old land, merry old land, merry old, merry old, merry old land of Oz.
her? Who's her?
It's the witch. She followed us here. Hide!
Good people of Oz, listen, and listen well. Bring forward the pretty one who goes by the name of Dorothy.
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy?
So that's how you're gonna play it? Well then, here's the message for the girl. See that she gets it.
What are we supposed to do now? Well, we'd better hurry if we're gonna see the wizard.
Well, there's a guard right over there. Maybe he can point us toward the wizard.
If you please, sir, could you direct us to the wizard? We'd like to see him, all four of us.
Nobody can see the Great Oz, not nobody not know how.
Oh, but we must.
I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody not know how.
But she's Dorothy.
The witch is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. Wait here, I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain.
I can barely feel my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king. 5 were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince. My regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a hoof and a woof and a royal growl. As I click my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrows would take wing. 5 were king.
Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossible.
How about a hippopotamus?
I'd thrash him from top to bottom.
Suppose we met an elephant.
I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who was king of the forest. How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? Courage. What makes the hot tub so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage.
You can say that again. 5 were kings.
Go on home. The wizard says go away.
Go away.
Looks like we came all this way for nothing.
And I thought I was on my way home.
Don't cry, Dorothy.
Anya was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marvel said she was sick and she may be dying, and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get you into the wizard somehow. I did not send myself once.
You know, fellas, I was just thinking, I really don't want to see the wizard this much. I better wait for you guys outside.
Oh, he's just scared again.
Don't you know the wizard's going to give you some courage?
I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Well, then we'll ask him for you.
I'd sooner wait outside.
Come on.
Oh,
What happened?
somebody pulled my tail.
Oh, you did it yourself.
I am the great powerful. Who are you?
If you please, sir, I'm Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you...
Silence!
Jiminy Crickets!
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man. You dare come to me for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of Caligula's junk!
You see, a while back, we were walking down the yellow brick road, and then...
Quiet! And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a braid? You billowing bale of bovine fodder!
Your Honor, Your Excellency, your wizardry.
Enough! And you, Lion!
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to ask you for your help.
Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your request.
What's that? What'd he say?
But first you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West!
But if we do that, we'd have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick! Go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Haunted forest?
Witch's Castle 1 mile?
I'd turn back if I were you?
That's the best news I've ever heard.
Oh, no you don't.
You know something? I believe there's spooks around here.
That's ridiculous. Spooks? That's silly.
You don't believe in spooks?
Why only...
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in
You'll believe in more than that before I finish with you! Welcome to the Haunted Forest! I'd like you to meet a friend of mine!
Who's them? Who's them?
They are lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now be a good boy and invite a few of your friends to the party. Now bring that girl and her dog to my castle! Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. Take special care of those ruby slippers. I want those most of all. Now fly, fly, fly! Bring me that girl and her shoes, fly!
They took Dorothy and Toto!
I'm too scared to move. Get him away! Get him away!
Help! 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 Shoot! Shoot! Go away! Be gone!
What happened to you?
Well, they tore my chest out and they threw it over there. And I took my legs off and they threw it right there.
Well, that's you all over.
They sure knocked the stuffings out of you, didn't they?
Well, don't just stand there. Put me back together. We gotta save Dorothy.
You've captured the girl and her dog. Such a good little monkey. Bring me the dog. What a nice little dog. Ew. Nico, where's our manners? It's time to entertain our guest. Bring me the girl. What an unexpected pleasure, my dear. So kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
What are you going to do with my dog? Give it back to me.
All in good time, my pretty, all in good time.
Please give me back my dog.
Certainly, certainly. When you give me those slippers.
The good witch from the north told me not to.
Very well. Nico, tie a rock around the mangy dog's neck and throw him in the river. We can all watch him drown.
No, you can have your old slippers, but please give me back Toto.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason.
I didn't mean to. I didn't do it. Can I still have my dog?
No! Fool that I am! I should have remembered. Those slippers will never come off your feet as long as you're alive.
What are you going to do?
It's not what I'm going to do that's worrying me. It's how I'm going to do it. These things must be done delicately.
Run, Toto, run!
Catch him, you fools!
He got away! He got away!
Which is more than you will! Drat you and your dog! You see this hourglass? That's how much longer you've got to be alive, and it isn't long, my pretty. It isn't long at all! Sorry.
Look, the witch's castle. We made it.
But how can we find Dorothy?
My paws are getting tired from all this searching.
It's Toto. Where have you been?
What's he saying?
The Wicked Witch has got Dorothy locked in her tower.
I hate to think of Dorothy in such an awful place. We've got to get her out.
Who's that? Who's that?
They're Winkies, the witch's guards.
I've got a plan for how to get us into there.
He's got a plan.
And you're gonna lead us.
Me?
Yes, you.
All right, I'll go in there for Dorothy. Gods and no gods, Wicked Witch and no Wicked Witch, I'll tear 'em apart. There's just one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
Witch's castle. I'm so afraid and I don't know what to do. Dorothy, dear. Just come home. Happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow.
Sorry to break up the happy reunion.
N.E.M., please come back. Please come back.
I'll give you N.E.M., my pretty. Nico, get her the Winky Guards. Her time is nearly up. When I return, you'll get yours and I'll have mine.
You heard him. Back to your walk. Back to your walk.
Who got the girl? That's right. Keep marching. Keep marching.
You haven't forgotten your old pals, have you?
I knew you'd come. I just knew it. But how did you manage it?
Well, Scarecrow had the idea.
And Lion roared him down.
And Tin Man somehow knew exactly where to find you.
Oh, Toto?
Did they hurt ya?
I'm all right, but we've got to get out of here.
Going so soon? Why, my little party's just beginning. Guards, seize them! Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. Thought you'd be pretty foxy, didn't ya? Well, I'm going to start in on you right here and now. And the last to go, we'll see the first three go before her. And her mangy little dog, too. Now, where to begin? How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Help! I'm on fire! Help!
What would you do? I'm melting. Melting. Oh, what a world, what a world. Who'd have thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, look out, I'm going.
She's dead! You killed her!
I didn't mean to. It's just that he was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
The broomstick, may we have it?
Please, and take it with you.
Thank you so much. Well, now we can go back to the wizard and tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
Wicked Witch is dead!
Why have you come back?
Brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West, and we'd like you to keep your promise. If you please, sir.
Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Now go, before I lose my temper. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
I am the great and powerful Oz.
Well, you're a very bad man.
Oh no, my dear. I'm a very good man, just a very, very bad wizard.
You'd better be good enough to take Dorothy back to Kansas.
And what about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And the courage you promised the Cowardly Lion.
And Scarecrow's brain.
Well, you've had them this whole time.
Oh,
no, we haven't.
Yes, you have. Why, Scarecrow, anybody can have a brain. That's just a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities where men go to become great thinkers. But they have one thing you haven't got. A diploma. Oh, there it is. A diploma! Therefore, I award you the honorary degree of
THD?
Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square root of two sides of my isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh joy! Rapture! I've got a brain. How can I ever thank you enough?
You can't. As for you, my fine lion friend, you think that because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes, and they've got no more courage than you. But they have one thing you haven't got. A medal! Therefore, for your conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross.
The Triple Cross.
And you are now an honorary member of the Legion of Courage.
Shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized tin friend, you want a heart? You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
I still want one.
Yes, back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got. A testimonial!
You hear that? A testimonial.
So, in consideration of your kindness, we offer you a small token of our affection and esteem.
Hear that? It ticks.
And remember, my sentimental friend, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
There's nothing on that table for me.
The only way for me to take Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
But are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
I'm an old Kansas man myself. I was the premier balloonist to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company until one day the balloon somewhat failed to return to the fair.
It did?
The winds changed and I flew down to the heart of this here noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, first Wizard Deluxe.
Oh.
And in that very balloon, I will take you back to the land of E Pluribus Unum. And here's our balloon now. I decree that the Lion, Tin Man, and Scarecrow shall rule in my stead. Obey them as you would me. Release the balloon!
Toto, come back!
Dorothy, we're taking off!
Oh, don't leave without me, Toto, come back!
I don't know how this thing works. I can't land it. Goodbye, folks!
Now I'll never get home.
Look, here's someone who can help.
Oh, you don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas yourself.
I have?
Then why didn't you tell her before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it wasn't enough just to want to see Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it wasn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
Ha! That's so easy, I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
She had to learn it for herself. Now, those ruby slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Now?
Whenever you wish.
It's going to be so hard to say goodbye. Oh, goodbye, Tin Man. Don't cry, don't cry. Here's your oil can. Don't cry, it's okay. Goodbye.
I know I've got a heart now because it's breaking.
Bye, Lion. I'll miss the way you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
I never would have found it if it hadn't been for you.
Oh, Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you most of all.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
And all you have to do is close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times and think to yourself, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy, dear. It's your Aunt Em, darling.
Oh, and Em, it is you.
Hello? Anybody home? I heard the girl got caught in the big stove. Well, she seems all right now.
She got quite a bump on her head. We thought there for a minute that she left us.
But I did leave you, Uncle Henry. And I tried to get back for days and for days.
There, it was just a bad dream.
Remember me? Your old pal Hunk? And me, Hickory?
You couldn't forget my face, could you?
But it wasn't a dream, it was a place. And you, and you, and you, and you were there. But you couldn't have been, could you?
We dream lots of silly things.
No, this was a real, truly live place. And, well, I remember some parts of it weren't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. Just the same, all I kept saying to everybody was that I wanted to go home, and well, they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
But anyway, Toto, we're home. And this is my room, and you're all here. I'm never going to leave here ever again, because I love you all. And oh, Aunt Em, there really is no place like home.